Hello everyone, welcome to Me and Math. How are you all? Just quickly type your name through chat. Let me know who's there. So the consistent participant over here, or my favorite student, is Janvi. Let's see if Janvi joined over here or not. And 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 last lesson we were having Naval. So let's see if Naval is here. Naval is joined. So the students, if you have joined, please type your names so that I can know, yeah, kids have joined here and we can interact. Today we are going to be talking about linear equation in two variables, I guess. So be quick, just drop a message so that we can have a good communication, connection, discussion, right? Okay, so I'm starting the session. So the topic we have, yeah, I was knowing you, Janvi, you will be there. So happy to see you there. So without wasting any minute, I will be starting the thing. But today, we're gonna be starting with a brain activity. Okay, we will be starting with a brain activity, and this brain activity is just an awesome activity. And I mean, you all are aware with the brain activity, no? Your lesson can't start without any brain activity. That's the most beautiful thing. Okay, so now is the time to share my screen. I am sharing the screen. How are you, Janvi? Tell me quickly. How was the day? How was the day? How are you feeling today? Okay, so let's start with the thing. We are going to be talking about linear equation in two variables. If it is two variables, you have done in your previous grades, you discuss about linear equation in one variable. One variable meaning only one variable was there, right? For some reason is the video is like pausing. I don't know why, but for some reason it is. So I'll try fixing it in the meantime, but not to worry. Can you see my screen? Just tell me. And you're gonna be telling me whether you can see the screen and the question we have over here. So this is what the question we have. I will be setting 30 question. Set the timer of 30 seconds. Okay, so
30 seconds counting down.
Timer has started. If you are here, can see the question, try answering, right? I can see many participants over here. Just type your name so that we can interact. So I can see Janvi is here. If others have joined from grade 9, just share your names, type your name so that we can start discussing. And this is the brain activity for 30 seconds and which is over now. Would you try answering the question? Tell me if I'm frozen. And also tell me if can you hear me properly? Say for example, if you're not able to see me, that is fine, but can you hear me properly? Let me know quickly. Janvi, can you hear me properly or it's breaking? Okay, I feel like you can hear me properly, but something is like breaking. I mean, my audio is breaking, no? Okay, so we have a question over here. Try answering what the parking number for this car is. What is the number of the parking space containing the car? So, what's the parking number of the space containing the car? Can you tell me, kids? Type your answer. Share your answer through chat. Be quick, quick, quick. Okay. What do you think? What the parking number is? Any guesses? Janvi? Any thoughts about that? What could be the parking number here? Parking number. Let's have a interactive session. For that you need to chit chat with me, right? So say for example, if Janvi is, this is Janvi, and she's standing over here. So this is 16, 6, 68, 88, something, and 98. What do you think, Janvi? What could be the answer for this parking number? 1 turn to 0, 6 stays the same, then it goes 6, and that is plus 2, then that is plus, stays the same, then something, then same. Are you coming up with any, sorry, are you coming up with any thought? कुछ, ओ जानवी को डिलीट कर दिया, हाँ कुछ समझ आ रहा है आपको? क्या कर सकते हैं यहाँ पर बच्चों? सो जानवी इज सेइंग, चलो जानवी का आंसर लिख लेते हैं. So Janvi is saying 78. Okay, Janvi, will you share the reason behind that? 68, 88, 78, 98. Okay. Okay. Now I would suggest you were standing here, Janvi, right? You were standing here. Now I would suggest you to stand here, this side. These are long hairs of Janvi. So you are standing here. What it is written? Okay, we're going to be keeping a question mark there. Like this is the question mark. What it is written? What's that? What's that? And what's that? So if we just stand there, isn't it 86? Then something? Then 88, then 89, then 90 and 91. If you start reading from there, like you came here, this is your car and you parked it here. So you're going to be reading it 86, right? So this is not 78, it is 87. 87. Okay? Okay, now let's move to the next question. It's not a question, it's just a discussion. So equation, equation, what equation is? An equation is something when we are making an expression equal to something. That means it has left hand side and right hand side, and definitely you can't miss addressing equal symbol. You have an equal symbol there, that is actually balancing both the pens. Linear equation, when we talk about linear equation, that means it's going to be linear algebraic expression, including linear algebraic expression. That means it could be only x, on any literal, any variable, but no powers except 1, right? Only one variable. It could be, different types of variable could be possible, but the variable itself is not going to be square, cube or something. It would be, the degree would be 1. Linear. That represents line basically. Linear equations always represent line. They are not going to be, what do we call it? Parabola or anything. They are going to be straight lines. Okay. Now, when we talk about linear equation could be in one variable that you have done in years 6th, 7th grade, I guess. 7th, 8th grades you have done in linear equation in one variable. And linear equation in two variables is like you would have done in grade 8 and also in grade 9. So this is what linear equation in two variable in our curriculum is. We will be starting with the first question, that is linear equation in one variable. So let's start with the discussion. Very easy question. What is the favorite color, Janvi? What's your favorite color? Tell me, out of these colors available, what's your favorite color to use that in the lesson? Because Janvi is there who's actually discussing, having an active participation. So obviously I'm going to be asking Janvi. If anyone else is present, you have to share your name. So Janvi, what's your favorite color? So I'm waiting for the answer. I think the video is bit, the we have some lagging in between. So maybe now I'm asking, you're going to be getting the same question a bit later. When you get, you answer me. Meanwhile, I'm using my color, my. Okay, purple. Let's use purple. So you have the question in front of you, and I'm setting the time of 2 minutes for the same. 2 minutes timer.
2 minutes, counting down.
Okay. So we have a timer of 2 minutes. You have to solve the question and come up with the answer quickly. Think, what can you do for the same? How to find the value of x? What will be the answer for x for this particular equation? Oh, red is your favorite color. Let me switch to the red. Okay. So now I've taken the red color. I actually tried to make a heart. It's a very bad heart. Another one, not really good. So this one, it would be working. I have a red nail paint, so it would be working, right? Okay, it's a bit better. So my heart for you, Janvi. Quickly solve the question and tell me the answer. Quick, 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 quick. Be quick to answer. What the answer do you get for the question? Okay, meanwhile Janvi is solving, let's try sorting it out. First thing is expanding. We have to expand this. So 2 times the bracket. So 2 times x, that gives us 2x, and the plus sign, copy down the plus sign. 2 times 2 is 4. So basically this bracket, oh sorry, I expected the highlighter to be selected, but it was a pen. Okay, so this is actually turned into this. Now your time's up. The other color, then we have another color, and then we have another color. We have 4 colors. You have to expand based on each color and tell me what the expansion of green color. Please tell me your name. I can see another participant over here, AD Geet. Please tell me your name. So you have to tell me, once we expand 5x plus 5, what do you get? What do you come up with? Okay, we are getting the answer from, please tell me your name first so that we can interact. And what would you be getting if you expand the green part? Janvi, if you have expanded this, tell me quickly for yellow, green, orange and blue, what the complete expansion for these things are. Waiting for your answers. If you're getting my thing, I mean, if we are, working streamlined, syncing in a real time. Let's expand this green thing. So that gives us, not the highlighter, but I need a pen. So it gives us 5x. Okay. Vipin is here. So we're going to be having 5x plus 25. Right side, once we expand the orange, Vipin, what do we get if we expand the orange thing? Tell me quickly. Yes, 5x plus 25 is correct, Janvi. Now, the orange thing, if we expand, so I'm keeping the color code because we have taken, for a while, we're going to be keeping the color code because color code helps us a lot to understand what exactly the changes are taking place. Now, what for the orange, you're going to be telling me for orange as well as for blue. So these are the placeholders and we have to fill them. You are really smarter to be going with this. What do you get if you expand the orange one as well as the blue one? So orange is given by both of you. Janvi was first to answer and Vipin was second to answer. That's fine, but both have answered it correct. Now orange and blue. Quickly tell me what do you get once you expand the orange shade and then the blue one. So this time Vipin is faster, has answered 4x minus 32 and I think that's correct. Okay, and the other one, be quick. Janvi, be a bit faster. What the blue thing is, yes, 4x minus 32 I've written. Now the only blue thing is left. Tell me what you get if you simplify blue thing. Janvi, Vipin. Whoever is coming up with the answer, tell me quickly. Okay, so we've got the next answer also from Vipin. Janvi need to be a bit faster. Okay, and the answer comes as 2x minus 4. That's correct. Now what? We have to work on collecting like terms. So what like terms do we have? We have 2x and 5x. Once we add 2x, so we're going to be writing 2x plus 5x together, and right side we're going to be writing 4x plus 2x together. Okay, changing the color. We're going to be writing plus 4 plus 25 together, and we will be writing minus 32 minus 4 together. It's easier to solve it out now. Yeah, I've got your answer, Vipin. Now let's simplify this quickly. So the left side, what do we get to the left and the right side? Be quick to answer what you're going to be getting at left. The left hand side, what it gives, and the right hand side, what it gives. The final answer already shared by Vipin, that is minus 65. Let's see if x comes minus 65. We're going to be matching it with that. So the left side, yes, that is correct, Janvi, 2x minus 4. Now we have sorted it out. So I won't be sticking to the speed because I feel like, you know, a bit of lagging between me and you is there. So just tell me the answer. What the left hand side is once you sort it out, and what about the right hand side? So again, yeah, I have written your answer, Vipin, that is minus 65. I don't know whether it's correct or not. We are on it. We are working for the same. Left hand side gives us, just quickly tell me what the left hand side is. So left hand side comes 7x plus 29, and what about the right hand side? The right side is, so Vipin gives the answer for left hand side, that is 7x plus 29. The right hand side quickly, kids, we have some more participants there. I definitely need your names to interact, right? And Vipin and Janvi, you can definitely, you know, invite your friends to be participating over here. So RHS, Vipin is saying, is 6x minus 36. Okay. Now, what next? You can use transposition method or maybe undo and balance, anything. So it would be like you are very mature to handle all these things. We're going to be moving 6x to the left, that will go minus 6x, and 29 will go minus 29. So overall, we will be having, yes Janvi, 7x plus 29 is correct. 7x, and I'm keeping red for the transferred one. 7x minus 6x, and right hand side we have minus 30 minus 29 minus 36. Okay, so if we simplify that, 7x minus x is x, and if we add that, yeah, that is correct. The final answer goes minus 65. Final answer is minus 65. That's correct. Janvi, you check if you are streaming with me, or maybe refresh it once, because you are a bit, lagging. You are a bit behind. So maybe you need to refresh your screen and join so that we can talk real time. Okay. So the correct answer is minus 65. Well done. Well done, Bipin. Very well done. And good attempt, Janvi, because I didn't get final answer from you because of the lagging thing, I guess. We will be switching to the next question now. It's a very simple, easy peasy lemon squeezy, and it's like, just the quick question. So, that's good interaction. You can talk, you can discuss. So, we have to think of how many variables are there in this question. Janvi, if you are back, tell me if you are real time. Otherwise, after this question, we're going to be pausing. Once you both are real time, we will be starting. So you just need to refresh, Janvi, or leave and join back. Just that is what you need to do. Once you join back, you just need to tell me that yes, you are here. So I feel like now Janvi is quite close to the time. No much lagging. See this question and tell me how many variables are there, both of you. Bipin and Janvi, how many variables are there in this question? So Bipin is saying 2 variables. I also want to know what 2 variables are there. Just tell me what 2 variables are these. Is it 2 and 7, or minus 1 and 2, or something else? Okay. Okay. What 2 variables are these? Be quick and tell me the answer, kids. It's definitely correct. 2 variables, x and y. So this is an equation in 2 variables, right? Now, oh, that is the reason. But I appreciate your dedication, Janvi. I mean, if anyone would be in place of you, definitely wouldn't be joining the session, right? But you are joining. I really appreciate your efforts, really. So sweet of you. We have 2 variables over here, x and y. Now my question is, can we find the value of x and y over here with only one equation? Can we find the value of x and y? Bipin, Janvi, can we find the value of x and y? As only one equation is given, can we find the value of x and y? These are the personal information, Vipin, I think. Tell me the answer for this one. X and y, what is the question over here? The question says, can you find the values of x and y? Okay, Bipin is saying no. What do you think, Janvi? Can we find out the values of x and y here with one single equation? Okay, I'm getting a no from Bipin. Waiting for Janvi's answer if she is real time. Okay, we have got one more participant joined here. Fan pages. आपको प्लीज़ अपना नाम बताइए. Please type your name here. We have one equation. एक equation है यहाँ पर. क्या हम एक equation से दोनों variables की value find out कर सकते हैं? This is my question. So I'm just trying to ask you, can we find out the values of x and y with one equation given? So answer is actually yes, we can find, but it won't be an exact value. You know, आप इसके multiple answers find out कर सकते हैं, वो values जो exactly fix होंगे और आपको you know multiple solution how you find. Say for example, अगर x को आप x की value आप 5 ले लेते हैं, if you take x as 5, so double of 5 will be 10, then you need to take y to be 3. Yes, x की वैल्यू 5 और y 3 इसका सोल्यूशन होगा, करेक्ट. बट यू कांट गेट द एग्जैक्ट वैल्यू फॉर एग्जैक्ट वैल्यू ऑफ इंटरसेक्शन पॉइंट्स फॉर टू लाइन्स और टू इक्वेशंस. देन वी नीड टू इक्वेशंस, बट we can get multiple solutions like this, isn't it? Now let's switch to this equation. Oh, I think something like that came. Any three solutions. So these three solutions can vary depending upon, yes, I agree Vipin, we need to have two equations to get exact value of intersection point or exact value, exact common point for those two lines. But we can find out possible values, possible solutions जो इस equation को true बनाता है. I am getting your answers. I am getting your answers, Vipin. So we have to write three solutions for this equation. Now you try writing three solutions for this equation, three values for this equation. So x and y, say for example, this is the space for Vipin and this is the space for Janvi, x and y. And we have to write three solutions. Fine. So try answering. Try answering the values of x and y for question number 3. You have to add three solutions for x and y. Right? Three solutions for x and y. I'm switching my camera on just to check if it is working well now. And you have to tell me three possible values for this. So we are getting 4, 2. So probably 4 for x, 2 for y, 5, 4 and 6, 6. So you just need to think of, you can randomly take any value and you have to think of what makes it true. Correct? Now, because Bipin is done, Bipin, if I give you 0 for the same, say for example, if I say x is 0, so what value of y would you get? And if I give you minus 10 for y, what value of x you're going to be getting? So the moment others are solving this and getting their answers ready, you try telling me the answer for the same. And let's check whether the answer given by Vipin is correct or not. So 4 double takeaway. So double of this is 8. 8 take away 2 is 6. That's correct. 10 take away 4 is 6. That's correct. And 12 take away 6 is 6. That's correct. All your values are correct, Vipin. Very well done. So another solution you have given. Now tell me the answer for the same. When it is 0, you're going to be taking minus 6. Correct. 0 minus minus 6 gives you a positive 6. And when it is minus 10, what do you get? Janvi has given 4, 2. That is already marked. The second value is 5, 4. And the third value is 3, 0. Let's see. Double of 5. Oh, 5, 4 is already correct. 3, 0. Double of 3 is 6 and 0. That is correct. Janvi, your answers are also correct. And that's fine. You can leave. Bye. Take care. Now let's switch to the next question. So how many solutions does the equation this has? How many solutions exist for this equation? Just think about the question and how many solutions can exist for this equation. We can have multiple solutions, no? As you did 3 solutions for the previous question, you can come up with more and more answers, right? So it can have n number of solutions for this equation. So that is the answer. Now, next question we have, just one variable, you have to use one variable is the challenge. Okay, challenge accepted, right kids? So we are accepting the challenge by using one variable. What you need to do? Solve this equation using one variable. The sum of two consecutive multiples of 5 is 55. Find the larger of these two multiples. What do you need to do? आपके पास two consecutive multiples of 5 हैं. If you add them, you're going to be getting 55. And you have to think of what the larger number would be out of these two. Good question. Average question, I would say. Not very complex one. So let's see what Janvi comes up with. Yeah, that's correct. The previous equation could have multiple answers. And we have next question, question number 5 over here. Solve this equation just in one variable. You can't use the second variable. You just have to use one variable. Okay. Think, what can you come up with, Janvi? What your answer could be? Okay, so in previous session, I think I have announced. In this session also, I have to announce. So for all my me and math students, from tomorrow we are starting Star Record, and we are actually trying to find Star Student of the Year. For Star Student of the Year, we have an award ceremony every 11th of February. So this year in 2025, we are going to be celebrating award ceremony on 11th of February. For that, we are starting a challenge, that is Star Student. Star Student is starting right from tomorrow, 3rd June till 31st January. And what you need to do, you just need to finish your homework on time, because जो भी आपके homework के scores होंगे वही आपके stars होंगे. आपके वीकली असेसमेंट के स्कोर आपके स्टार्स होंगे, और आप क्लास में कैसा परफॉर्म कर रहे हैं वो आपके क्लास परफॉर्मेंस आपको स्टार स्टूडेंट ऑफ द डे बनाएगा अगर आप 4 आउट ऑफ 4 स्कोर करते हैं. दिस ईयर विल बी हैविंग 4 स्टार्स फॉर क्लास स्टार्स, and you have 3 sessions a week, so you will be getting a total of 12 class stars. You will be getting 60 homework stars and 20 weekly assessments. So आपको बस whatever you are learning in the class, you have not to miss doing your homework and keep scoring your stars. आपके stars के हिसाब से आप star student of the week बन सकते हैं. If you are the star student of the week, your photo is going to be added to the wall of fame in our website. और GCR जितने भी channels हैं GCR के सारे groups सारे channels में your photo is going to be displayed. अगर आप स्टार स्टूडेंट ऑफ द मंथ बनते हैं, पूरे 1 मंथ के लिए आपकी फ़ोटो डिस्प्ले में रहेगी अनटिल कोई दूसरा बच्चा आपको रिप्लेस नहीं करता है. सेम इज़ फॉर स्टार स्टूडेंट ऑफ द वीक. और जो फाइनल हंट हमारा है स्टार स्टूडेंट ऑफ द ईयर, इफ़ यू आर द स्टार स्टूडेंट ऑफ द ईयर, आपका पिक्चर पूरे 1 साल के लिए पूरा 2025 वॉल ऑफ द फेम पे रहेगा. सो दैट्स क्वाइट एक्साइटिंग, इजंट इट? कल से डोंट मिसिंग योर होमवर्क्स, राइट? Okay, so this question we have, and Janvi has shared the answer. Solve this equation. We have to solve this equation just using one variable. So two consecutive numbers, say for example अगर हम कहते हैं पहला number जो है, the first number is 5x and the second, S stands for second number would be 5x plus 5, correct? Right. The sum of these two consecutive multiples is 55. If we add them up, that is going to be 55. Let's simplify that. 10x plus 5, that is equal to 55. So 10x would be 50, moving it there, taking away. So x is 5. If x is 5, so our first number is 5 times 5, that is 25. And the second number is 5x plus 5, that means 25 plus 5 gives us 30. That's correct, Janvi. Very well done. Good job. That is what the reason you are my star student. Okay. But this time you have to prove you are a star. Okay. तो कल से जो हमारा challenge start हो रहा है, don't miss any single day. Like it's not gonna be taking more than 10-15 minutes to do the homework, but the happiness you're gonna be getting at the end, it would be immense, right? Okay. So what shape would you get if you plot this on the graph? Okay. So we have to plot this on the graph, and they are asking for what shape would you get. I did discuss the same thing a bit earlier during the start of the lesson. If we have a linear equation, what shape do we get? Just think. If we have a linear equation, what shape do we get? So we have an equation 2x minus 4y equals 8. And if we plot this in the graph, what shape do we get? This is what your question is. अब आप मेरे को बताइए इसका आंसर क्या होगा बच्चों? What can we write here? Waiting for your answer. Tell me, what do you think? What shape would we get if we plot this on the graph? The equation is 2x take away 4y equals 8. Equals 8. We gonna be getting? Yes. Still waiting for your answers before I write anything. Quick. To be the star student, it's very important to have a very clear understanding of the content. तो अपने टीचर से आप not once but 10 times, 20 times, 100 times पूछिए, कॉन्सेप्ट को क्लियर करिए, तभी आगे बढ़िए, right? Okay, so this equation, because it's a linear equation, so the linear, just remember, it's a linear equation in two variables. That's a different thing. One variable, two variable. This is a linear equation. It will form a line with some slope. This line would be, always the linear equation in one variable is like, it could be like this, it could be like this. The linear equation in, what did I say? Sorry. The linear equation in two variables goes with a slope like this, थोड़ा सा slopey होती है. Linear equation in one variable goes either very straight like sleeping line, or a very straight like vertical line, standing line. So when it is, these are the shapes for linear equation in one variable. It is the shape for linear equation in one variable. Well, what can we say? We can say that it's a straight line, isn't it? That is common. And these are the shapes. Let me highlight it back. Highlighter. So like this is the positive slope, and this one when it's a negative slope. And these are the equations. These are the lines when it's linear equation in two variables. Okay. Now let's move to the next question. We have question number 7. Solve this equation again using just one variable. So they are challenging us, asking us to use only one variable and solve the equation. Let's try that. We have to solve the equation using one variable. So let's try. Let's try the same. We have to solve the equation using just one variable. Read the question, think about it, come up with the answer, and share with me. linear equation in one variable. I mean, you just need to use one variable to solve this equation. You need to use one variable to solve this equation. So, are you coming up with any answer, Janvi? I'm waiting for your answer. Again, we have to add the sum of two numbers. So, say for example, one number is here, other number is there, and it is 25, right? The sum is 25. If I say first number is x, because we need to keep it in one variable, don't say the second number is y. That would be wrong. Reason being it to be wrong is this is the another variable. We can't change the variable. So in that case, can we say if they both add up to 25, so the other one would be 25 minus x, right? So if first is x, the other one would be 25 minus x. Now, next line it says one of the number exceeds the other by 9. Find the smaller number. Janvi comes up with her answer and says it is 16. One number exceeds the other by 9. Okay, so if we equate them, it's 25 minus x plus 9. Right? Now, if you simplify that, you're going to be getting 2x, that is equal to 25 plus 9. What it gives? 25 plus 10 is 35. So we're going to be getting 34. So x would be 17. Check if x is 17, Janvi. So if x is 17, y would be 25 take away 17. Isn't it? X would, another, we have now to take y. So let's remove. So we're going to be writing like this. So if the first number is 17, we're going to be getting second number, that is going to be 8. So first number 8 and 17, they have the difference of 9. Correct. They have the difference of 9 and they add up to make 25. Let's move to the next question. Let's revise the standard form. So the standard form of linear equation in two variables is ax plus by plus c equals 0. Correct? This is the standard form where a is the coefficient of x, b is the coefficient of y, and c is the constant value. So ax plus by plus c is the standard equation where a and b are the coefficients of x and y respectively, and c is the constant value. That's fine. We have to write this in standard form. What the standard form is? Ax plus by plus c equals 0. If we have to write it in standard form, what the answer would be? I'm waiting for your answer. Just try this and tell me what the answer for this would be. I'm waiting for your answer, kids. Tell me if you are getting the same. No rush. Take your time and tell me the answer. I'm waiting for you. Okay. So you have to tell me the standard equation for the same. Are you done with the thing? Let me just discuss it now. So the standard equation, it wants everything to be at particular side. So we can write, if we move it there, we're going to be getting minus 2x plus 7y minus 6 equals 0. And this is our standard equation where a is minus 2, b is 7 and c is minus 6. Let's move to the next question. Write this in the standard form and find the value of a, b and c. And you have an equation 2x equals minus y. This is what we have over here, and we have to write it in standard form. Standard form is where all the things are in a particular side and the right side is 0. So if we move it there, we're going to be getting 2x plus y equals 0, or we can say 2x plus y plus 0 equals 0. Let me show you what's the reason to show you 0. I mean, after some time you won't really be needing to discuss these things. So if we compare with ax plus by plus c equals 0, for some reason I feel like the video is pausing. If the audio is working well, then I'll be keeping the audio there, and definitely after the session I'll check what the problem is. So if you compare with that, you're going to be getting a is 2, b is 1, b is not 0, it is 1 there. 0 when something is missing. Say for example, if you have 2x plus 8 equals 0, that means this time b is 0. But if you have y there, that means b is 1 and c is 0. So this is what the answer for this question is. Let's discuss the last question for the day. Write this in the standard form. So again, the same sort of question. We have to discuss it in the, write it in the standard form. It is something like we already discussed over there when we are adding some more things there, no? So 2x equals 7. If we move it there, we're going to be getting 2x minus 7 equals 0. Okay. Now I'm going to be writing it like 2x plus 0y minus 7 equals 0. If we compare it with our standard equation, which is ax plus by plus c equals 0. So a is 2, b is 0 and c is minus 7. And that gives you the answer. Let's quickly see what other questions are. We have to find the value of k for the equation if this is the solution of the equation. Solution of the equation, that means the x is 1 and y is 2, and if we substitute 1 and 2 here, so it would be 2 substituting 1 minus 2, that equals 3k. That would be 2 minus 2, that is 2 plus 2 gives you 4, that is equal to 3k. So k is 4/3. And here we end our lesson. So yes, see you next week. Till then.